Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Overwatch. Today it is time to play with one of the tanks in the game and the female bodybuilder known as Zarya. And we find ourselves on the defending team on Hanamura. Now this hero is a little bit interesting. She's kind of tricky to explain because basically her abilities allow her to become more powerful and therefore deal more damage, but her abilities are basically providing shields for the team. And on top of that, I can also do this support type ultimate that basically allows the entire team to nuke down the enemy team. So it's a very interesting hero because she's both very tanky, she can do a lot of damage, but then she also has a couple of support type abilities. Now in game she's obviously regarded as a tank just for the simple reason that she has a heck of a lot of life, more than all of the other heroes really in the game. I mean, other than, you know, the other tanks in the game. But she's definitely not as tanky as, for example, a Reinhardt that has like a dedicated shield in front of him. Now, the one thing that this hero, like I mentioned already, shines at is this right here. So basically, I can put this bubble around an enemy, or around an ally rather, and I can also put it around myself. So right now I got a bubble around myself as well. And what happens is, I am doing bicep curls, but what happens is that whenever someone attacks into the, into that little bubble, my basic attack right here, this left mouse button click, becomes more powerful. So as you can see right now it says 0 right below my crosshair. Once it goes up, it can go up to 100, it becomes like wider and more powerful. So basically, as the enemies are shooting into the barrier type thing, my basic attacks become more powerful, therefore I want to be in their face. But since I also can put up a shield on one of my allies, you know, I'm gonna be most useful to also be close to my allies. And then on top of that, I'm very tanky and I have a lot of damage. So it's really quite an interesting type character. We're just gonna try our very best to, you know, play a solid game. I put a barrier right there on the Genji player, hoping that he would get in. Obviously, fighting one of them is not gonna be all that useful because, hey, D.Va is very tanky as well. I'm just gonna get back right now. Grab this healing globe real quick. Just get going. Just keep on pushing. Alright, she's out of that thing. Trying to give her a shield, so everything is good. And right now, as you can see, this beam is way stronger than it was just a little bit ago, which is great. Obviously very nice. Got the Vara player, got the D.Va player. Very good. So it does degenerate over time, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Like, you can't just keep on spamming it. I mean, it's just gonna get weaker again. You do have to aim quite accurately, by the way, as I have not been doing very efficiently so far yet. Gotta be careful though. I don't really want to be caught off guard right here. Definitely not with a Vara player shooting rockets at my face. But there we go. So far so good. We're holding this position. So we are on the defending team right now. On this specific map, there's actually just two sort of like checkpoints that they will need to discover, or that they will need to capture. First off, there's A right there, and at which point they manage to capture that, they will have to start going ahead towards B. I do have my ultimate available. The ultimate is basically Graviton beam, and what it does, oh my god, there is a there is a Widowmaker on the high ground. The ultimate basically provides me with a way to pull all of the enemies together. So if there's someone, or if there's a couple enemies together, I will try and activate it right then and there. Now, as far as the left mouse button click goes, you can see this beam type thing, right? Which is exactly what is going on right here. Although, this is deflect. I don't really want to fight that. But I can also hit the right mouse button click, which basically makes it a grenade type character. So, as you can see, when I hit the right mouse button click, it costs me 25 of the... well, I don't know if I should call it bullets or whatever. But, yeah, 25 rounds of the 100 that I have with every reload. And I can shoot it relatively quickly. It's very powerful though, but there's a tank right now on the high ground. I don't really want to fight that. Alright, so far so good though. Okay, got Chirplosion right there as well, who decided to be a little too aggressive. They're actually in A right now. Don't do that to us. Now, as you can see though, I am relatively slow, providing the shield right there for the allies. And gotta kill her real quick. That damage is so high when Vara is activating the barrage. But so far so good. As you can see, like, I'm tanky, I do a lot of damage, and I can actually provide a lot of support for the team as well. So Zarya is like, it's a very powerful character. Now, I haven't really found a good moment yet for my ultimate. I don't want to wait too long with it either. Grabbing this healing globe once again. Oh wow, he's right there. Let's see if we can get behind him. Oh no, oh no. Oh well, we managed to do a 6-player kill streak. I think, did he? Oh no, he didn't actually unsiege. He just put himself up to watch this doorway as well. He predicted my shenanigans. A little unfortunate there. I definitely just walked into Bastion's, you know, into Bastion's side right there in his vision, and he, you know, we basically just died. But anyways, the Q ability, the ultimate that I got, it reloads quite quickly, so I honestly should be using it a little bit more effectively. I prefer to not activate it only on one character, because basically what happens is you throw down this thing on the ground and it like pulls enemies towards that thing. So, you know, there's no real reason for me to activate it just randomly on one enemy, because it doesn't really do very much. Now obviously, since you're pulling them closely together, the E ability becomes, or the right mouse button click rather, becomes super good. Obviously, right? Because that basically means that I become more powerful. And we can then do more splash damage with the right mouse button click. Now, I can't quite hit Widowmaker from up there. Bastion, can you get her? I'll help Torbjorn out then. Alright, so far so good though. Just shooting my my abilities. They have only 48 seconds remaining right now, which is pretty good for us. There we go. Very good. And so far, we're absolutely dominating them. Absolutely dominating them. They haven't even been able to really cross this thing. I do really want to activate my ult at some point, though. I mean, if there's no good point for it, I guess there's no real reason to activate it, right? They just need to move together a little bit more. Now, it is currently like the stress weekend type thing, although it is Monday. It is currently like the stress weekend type thing where a lot of new players are allowed in the game as well, so they are not really working together all that much. But we only need 15 more seconds to defend this position. And honestly, so far it's going well. So far it's going well. I guess we'll just activate our ult here. On one dude. Oh no, I got pinned. Against the bell. Saved by the bell. Yeah. I don't know the theme song anymore. Whoa, Farah actually up on the high ground. I didn't even see her. Are they gonna be able to capture it? 2 seconds remaining. I guess it's overtime right now. Whoa. That Vara had the sickest multi-kill right there. That is definitely the play of the game. Let's see that again. We did get the victory, by the way, with the Zarya right there. Look at me standing, you know, doing them bicep curls. Look at this final kill right here by Richie. I think it must be on the payload here, or on the objective rather. Look at this. This was insane. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Did she just get like 5 kills there? That is insane. Alright, so we managed to block 1,776, which is quite a lot. Let's jump into the next one. So this time around, we found ourselves on the same map. However, we are on the attacking team. So we're gonna see if we can do a little bit better than the opponents did in the previous one. Just gonna start dashing forward immediately. Looks like there's a Reinhardt right there in the corner together, but I think that is a Tracer. Don't want to get pinned, don't want to get pinned, don't want to get pinned. Widowmaker, what did I say? I said you don't want to get pinned. Oh well, there's a Vara as well shooting rockets at us. Kind of annoying. I don't know exactly. Oh, he's up on the high ground right there. So leaving this area is a little tricky. Usually we need to manage to actually kill them once. Once they die once, it's relatively straightforward because they need to walk back for a very long amount of time. But they're holding on to this position just fine for now. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm pushing them back. That is what my, you know, my strategy is right here at the moment. I'm just making sure that I'm pushing forward and allowing the team to move. Obviously, I'm still the tank of the team, right? So I'm the one that should be taking as much damage as possible. Now there is a turret right there, which is a little annoying. Not the biggest of deals. I can just shoot these things on it. A lot of my health, by the way, regenerates very quickly. Did get another kill right there. And just using the mines right there to make sure that the turret doesn't stay alive. So very good. Pushing forward once again. Gonna grab this healing globe real quick. And we're already on aim right now. So that's very nice. This Reinhardt is not noticing very much of anything. Okay. Very predictable right there, Mr. Reinhardt. Let me slap you in the face real quick. There we go. Alright. Let's go back to A. Let's go back to A right now. Pretty obvious that he was gonna try and do that. Making sure I put the shield right there on the ally, and once again we are pushing forward. So very good. We're capturing A, and pushing it pretty aggressively so far. We're already further along than the opposing team was last time around, right? So very nice. Ooh. Reggie, you may have gotten the play of the game in the previous match, but this time around, if you're gonna play this aggressive, you're not gonna get that. Alright. Oh, did I just accidentally press my Q? I meant to press my R button. Wow, that was a pretty big misclick right there, because I completely wasted my ultimate. Oh well, it's fine. The ultimate is great, especially when you play with a team and you have like people set up for it. Just because, you know, you can, for example, combine it really well with like Tracer's ultimate. Tracer's ultimate is very good for, you know, trying to kill stuff. Where yeah, Tracer. Tracer's ultimate is basically like this mine, so what you can do is, for example, use the Zarya ult, then have Tracer dash forward and put her sort of like your sticky mine in that group of heroes, and they will like guarantee you go down. Like there's no way they aren't. I've been following this Tracer for way too long actually. Not actually that smart. She's way too fast. You can see though, like there's no way you can really catch heroes like that. Oh, they're so quick. Alright, Reinhardt, you gonna do that charge thing again? I'm not surprised. That was the ult, by the way. The pulse bomb right there from the Tracer player. The enemy Tracer, that is. But yeah, this ultimate has a lot of potential, like competitive play, I would say. Okay, got him. Sweet. Oh, sorry. I had my shield up right there, but I was saving it for a little while longer. Where is she? Oh well, I'm gonna grab this healing globe. Whew. And she does end up falling. There is a Bastion right there in the background, so I can try and move past this, but the other heroes sadly won't be able to do. I'm gonna just sit here for a little bit. Where are you raining justice from? Alright, I guess we'll just walk on then. You can see though, my health regenerates quite quickly, because a lot of it is shields, and I can also grab this healing globe here to be even more useful. Alright, gonna see if I can sneak up on that Bastion. And with sneaking up on the Bastion, I mean walk right in his vision. Well. Oh, not quite the place that I really want to be at though, but it does allow them to push forward because they're obviously distracted with me right now. Alright, I do have my ult up. Did manage to throw it in right there. Didn't really get anyone but the Widowmaker player. You can see though, like the potential of it is huge, right? But I didn't really get very much out of it. And I noticed when I just group up with random players and I just sort of queue up on like the quick match ladder without friends, it doesn't do all too much. Like you can do a ton of damage with it, but you really do need that support or like the setup with the rest of the team. And there's a couple heroes that it works well with, like the Tracer, like the Vara, like those kind of heroes that do splash damage with a lot of their damage. Or with a lot of their attacks. Oof. This is a tough position to push into, by the way, but I don't know. Like the ultimate doesn't seem to do too much for me. Even though I have my right mouse button click that does splash damage, it doesn't seem to be as powerful as it is on some other scenarios. But anyway, let's just push onwards here. We can go in over here. Can we group up? Let's go, boys. No? Okay, we're just gonna go by ourselves and like keep running to our deaths. There is a Widowmaker player, sir. Oof. But yeah, most of the time, even though like you know your ability is likely gonna charge up, you're really not gonna use it all too much. Like you're not really gonna think about it, you know? You just put down the shields and that's it. You're not really gonna like sort of wait for your opponents or for your allies to Alright, I guess if we want to go straight to the middle, I'll go ahead and do exactly that. Although this is kind of risky because there's a Widowmaker player and there's also a Bastion and a Torbjorn, which is not really making this any easier. Anyone want to go in? No, you guys have left me? Alright. Always good though. But yeah, you don't really want to think too actively about the fact that your weapon could potentially be more powerful like 2 seconds down the line. It's viable to think about it. Like you can try and keep it in mind, but I try and just forget about it. I just put the shields up on everyone and that's it. Alright, so there is a Mei player on the opposing team right now as well. Ugh. It's a pretty good position right here though. But not against the Vara player. I was gonna say it's a good position right there for the teleporter right there, but yeah, this is just too much. Just a little bit too much. Now, he didn't kill the teleporter, which is surprising. I don't really like this position though. Like, I mean, I guess if we're like with everyone, it's easy, right? But if we're just with a couple of us, it's not gonna be as good. Oh man, I do have my ultimate up once again. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's see how much damage I can truly do here. I did a whole bunch of damage to them, but it doesn't finish them off. Like you need something to finish them off. It's much easier to communicate when you're playing with a team, obviously. Alright, Torbjorn turret. Once again, gonna try and see if I can get rid of that thing. But I'm mostly by myself here, and I don't really like that too much. I mean, I'm tanky, but I'm not quite super tanky where I can just do whatever I please, right? No, we need to group up. We really do need to group up. I don't really know exactly where my team is at so far. We are at 9 eliminations, so we are getting quite a couple of them, but we just need to make sure we walk together. Alright. Alright, here we go. Playing by yourself is not where this hero shines. You need to make sure you're with your team. I mean, that's true for pretty much all of Overwatch, though. But they are pushing us back. We only have 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining after having such a great push early on. Oh well, I'm pinned, but I can live. Wow, not if he's gonna slime me with the hammer though. So we started off beautifully in this game. We started off great in this game, but this is not looking that amazing anymore. Now the teleporter is helping out a lot, although it seems to just have died, which is not nice for us. That means we have to walk back all the way back to the beginning right there. Alright, did get one of the kills right there from a distance. And the Vara player, for some reason, decides that this is a good place for him to fight that. Seems like a little bit of a risk, Ricky. Or Ridgy. Alright. Wait, someone's dying behind us? Are they playing this aggressive? Alright, apparently so.
Get in there.
Making sure the Bastion can heal himself back up. Alright. Let's just go here to the right, guys. This is so easy. Come on. Let's go this way. Come on. Come on, boys. Come up. No? Okay, no team communication. That's fine. Oh god, that's his ultimate. Can't do very much against that, guys. I can't really do very much against that. So this is first off the Reinhardt ult. And then it decides to dash forward. Tries to get Soldier 76 and me together. Luckily, they do manage to kill him, but only 1 minute remaining right now to get the objective, and I'm not really feeling that this is gonna be too great for us. We had a couple of moments where we definitely could have pushed it a little more aggressively. I think if we moved together at the same location, but they all want to go through the middle. Like, for some reason, they all want to go straight through the middle here, which is not a place we want to be at, because there's a turret, there's a Bastion, and there is a Widowmaker off to the high ground. So, like, not too much we can really do here. So I think this one is gonna end up in a loss, but that is unfortunate. Not quite though. We still have a minute, or a half minute rather. We can also potentially get overtime, which helps out a lot. The melee attack, by the way, is huge as well. You can't really forget about that. All right, I like this Reaper. I like this Reaper. All right. Did get the Venom Mine right there. 16 seconds rather. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is good. Making sure that that turret is down. Get Torbjorn. It's very good. I'm super low in health though. Gotta put down my ultimate here. There is a resurrection. So sadly, they're all gonna come back up right now. But we did manage to eliminate a whole bunch of them. I don't know if there's a teleporter currently up that will allow me to get back into the combat fast. But I think... no, there is nothing. And the overtime is also gonna be pushed away. So sadly, we aren't gonna be able to get the victory from that one. Let's have a look who did get the kill of the game though. Because, well, you know, that is not our team there. That is not our team. But let's see who got the play of the game. Looks like Bastion probably playing, you know, with just his right hand, scratching his nose. While sitting there and turreting people down. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you want to see more content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one.